Do you know why so many people just refuse to or just don't want to change their motorcycle tire? Well, it's kind of intimidating when you think about it. You know, taking that wheel off the back of the bike, and then you got to break the bead. That's probably the hardest part of changing a motorcycle tire, is breaking the bead. If you look at one of my videos from about 3-4 weeks ago, I have a video out there on the Harbor Freight bead breaker. I'll put that up, a link to that if you want to watch that. But face it, that bead breaker, for this size tire, this is a rear tire off a 2014 Ultra Classic. And that bead breaker really struggled to break a tire of that size. So today, I'm going to show you a different way to break a bead on a motorcycle tire. If you're new to this channel, I thank you for stopping by and checking out this content. If you like what you see, I ask you to give it a greasy thumbs up and stick around and check out some of my other videos. So you go ahead, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when new content's coming out. This is Yogi Cycle Service. I am Yogi, and we do everything here motorcycle related and Yogi related. That can be product reviews, that can be service, that can be repair, or simple things like fixing this bead breaker. If you are a subscriber to this channel, I appreciate you coming back. I hope you find this tip useful because I think it's gonna work. But I don't know because I've never tried this. So we're going to try a different way of breaking a bead. And what does that look like? Let me show you. It looks like this. I have 2 of these. You can buy them from just about any hardware store. I think these particular ones are about $17 each. You need 2 of these. You'll also need some kind of piece of wood. And here's what we're going to do. As you can see, this tire here, let me take you for a tour. This tire here is up on blocks. That is so I can keep the rotor and the drive pulley up off the floor. So I put it on blocks. Protect this rim. Keep it from scratching. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to put this wood block up underneath the tire. Like that. And we want to have room that we can get our clamp in there. But we want to make sure this piece of wood catches the rim on the bottom side. Okay. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to take the valve core out. You use a simple valve core puller that looks like that. You can use this piece to push down on the stem, get the air out, and then this piece right here to pull the core. This is a 8-inch clamp. Now the important thing to note, this is a 180 tire. This is a 5/4 deck board. If you look, it just barely fits on there. So if you have bigger than a 180 rear tire, you're going to need a little bit bigger of a clamp. All right, so I'm going to want the clamp to catch the meat of this board, which is catching this rim, and I'm going to set the top here right up against, right near the bead. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set this clamp. Be careful not to grab your rim on the top side. Just want to get this one started. Okay, once you have that one started, you're going to want to put one at about 7 o'clock and the other one over here probably about 5 o'clock. See, I have both clamps on. Both clamps are right up against the rim, but not on the rim. You're going to want to alternate between clamps so you can slowly walk this side of the tire down and pop it off the bead. Let's try it, see what happens. Oh, it just popped. Look at that. Let's crank this one down a little more. I believe that did it. Let's see. There you go. Bead broken. Let's try the other side. There is a lot of pressure on here, and these clamps are somewhat hard to turn, so I decided to bust out a pipe and give us a little help. This try I'm gonna put it more in 5 and 7. Before I had it more in 4 and 8. Let's try to do it a little bit closer so we get a little better results. There it is. Off. So there you go, Yogi Clan. There's a real easy way it worked to break a bead on a motorcycle tire with a C-clamp. Two $17 C-clamps. These are the 8-inch C-clamps. You get them from Lowe's, Home Depot, or just about any hardware store out there. All you need is 2 of those and a block of wood. Now remember, this is a 5/4 board, so 1 1/4 inches thick. It's an old deck board that I had laying around that I grabbed. That deck board on a 180 tire, a 8-inch clamp is just big enough to do it. If you have a little bit bigger than a 180 tire, you're going to need a 10-inch clamp to handle that. So keep that in mind. I hope this tip helps you. Let me tell you, it was light years easier to use and to do than busting out a 4x4, which someday I'm sure I will show you that. How to do that and break a bead with a 4x4 using your car as a lever. Much easier than that. This is a one-person operation. Much easier than the Harbor Freight bead breaker, which is also still a 2-person operation. But this way I broke the bead on this motorcycle about 5 minutes on each side. Done. So let's go ahead and change our tire. All right, Yogi Clan. I hope you found this tip useful. I hope you found it beneficial. I hope you can use it someday, and I hope it helps you out. I'll catch you on the next video. All right, y'all. Peace.